Now to our top story. We are continuing to bring you more information about the helicopter crash that killed 4 people, including a child. This happened yesterday evening.
Such a sad story. It happened near Ennis Street in Houston's 2nd Ward. Fox 26 has team coverage tonight. Jade, Flury, and Sherman, Desselle, both near that scene. We begin with Jade. And Jade, can you tell us what's left of those towers?
Well, the aftermath of the helicopter crash has left a huge pile of debris. I'm going to step out of the shot so you guys can see it here. There are still first responders out here at the scene, blocking off the roadways. And the scene is about 4 acres wide. And we've been receiving multiple videos throughout the day that actually show the impact of the helicopter crashing into that radio tower. Chilling footage captures the horrifying moment a helicopter crashes into a radio tower east of downtown Houston.
I knew as soon as I saw it, there's no signs of life.
A man living nearby says he saw the fiery crash as it happened.
We saw and heard the explosion. The helicopter went straight down. The tower, they're made to fall like that. It just crumpled.
The helicopter, which is believed to have departed from Ellington Field around 7:44 p.m., was carrying 4 people, including a child. Sadly, there were no survivors.
We're getting multiple reports of debris, and I would imagine there's probably going to be more.
A different view reveals the helicopter's approach to the tower, the moment of impact marked by an explosion. The same video does show a light flashing at the top of the tower, which neighbors claim is often hard to see.
It wasn't going to be no way that that helicopter driver was going to see the lights or even see that tower if it had lights.
According to the online tracking site Flight Radar 24, the Robinson R-44 Raven II helicopter is privately owned. The owner of the tower, SBA Communications, says they recently acquired the tower on September 6th from Univision. In a statement, they said in part, quote, "As part of our standard process for newly acquired sites, SBA ensured a NOTAM was in place for the site in order to exercise caution during the change of ownership. NOTAM with the FAA are to inform pilots of work notices, potential hazards, or changes that may impact their flight. These types of notifications are to provide pilots information and direction to be cautious of specific locations and may be filed for a variety of reasons." Meanwhile, the community is offering their heartfelt condolences to the families of the victims.
I really feel bad. That was something that could have been avoided.
And the Houston Police Department says that they still do not have the names and ages of the victims who died in the crash. They also say that the National Transportation Safety Board will be the lead agency investigating this incident. Reporting from East Downtown, Jade, Flury, Fox 26 News.
Yeah, Jade, so I'm just on the opposite of where you are at the site. You can see behind me the remains of this site. The paper just folded like paper on the ground. A lot of NTSB agents surveying the area. But we got a little bit more information about this radio tower that's been a subject of Fox 26 before. So this large tower surrounded by some new development, including a housing project from the Housing Authority to my left. It's found to be the fall zone for the tower. Our reporter Greg Grugan mentioned this in January. The Housing Authority claimed that the antenna was just 305 feet tall and not considered to be a hazard in the event of a collapse. But the FCC records reviewed by Fox 26 indicate the tower was actually 921 feet tall, 3 times the size that was documented. So the concern was that if the tower could send debris crashing into Middle Street, but thankfully that did not happen. Still a deadly and tragic situation for those involved in last night's crash. So again, a lot of questions on what happened last night between that chopper and its impact to the tower. Of course, we'll continue to cover this on the ground. We'll have the latest within the hour right here in the 2nd Ward. Reporting live, Sherman, Desselle, Fox 26 News.